This is May 2nd, 2020, the second day of Mental Health Awareness Month. And I said I was going to make a video, one a day. This one is not dedicated to a celebrity. This one is talking about my struggles. Now, I have a saying that mental illness, depression, anxiety, etc., discolors your past, makes your present miserable, and tries to rob you of your future. Now, I first started having symptoms of panic disorder, anxiety, when I was 10 years old, 5th grade. And it took a while to be diagnosed. I wasn't diagnosed with OCD until 1991. And my main symptoms was terrified of becoming sick and nobody believing me. So I'd have my thermometer take my temperature everywhere I'd go. My social anxiety hit in freshman year of high school. I went to local Catholic high school, and adolescence is a time that one shapes their identity. Adolescence is a time when they learn to interact with the opposite sex, where they learn to date, where they learn to be their own person. That's very hard when you have a mental illness. It's very hard because of the stigma, because of being ostracized. And a lot of my adolescence is just a blur. But I've had successes. I have 2 degrees, one in travel planning that went nowhere, and my biggest accomplishment was graduating with BS in psychology from Edgewood College with a GPA of 3.49. I fled James Madison Memorial with a GPA of 1.69. And I have had creative accomplishments. I've made 4 short films, 3 with the 40-Hour Film Festival, and 1, my baby, the thing I'm proudest of, Quantum of Vengeance. But the depression and anxiety minimizes those accomplishments. They either call them flukes or say that was then, this is now. And so it prevents you from doing the things you want to do. It can prevent you from writing, from exercising, from taking care of yourself, and the negative thoughts that you feel. Like I like to say, people with mental illness feels thoughts that everyone else does. It's just we feel it to the 10th degree. Our thoughts are so loud that we can't block them out. They're paralyzing at times. But that's why through medication therapy, I'm fighting it. And I have been fighting it. And I think anyone who has a mental illness has to fight it. It's difficult. But with a good network of support and a therapy network, you can fight it. The mental illness doesn't want to be cured. The mental illness doesn't want to be, because it thrives like mosquitoes in a swamp. It thrives in negativity. And so it becomes a cycle. And it's trying to destroy your future. I mean, with depression, quite literally, with suicidal thoughts, it's trying to rob you of your future, trying to prevent you from living a life because you'll be dead. But it also tries to prevent you from having a future from those things that I talked about doing in the present. Not going out and putting yourself out there on the dating market, not pursuing jobs, not taking care of yourself. I have a friend, I had a friend named Barry, and I used to coin a phrase called Barryside. He would never kill himself, but he gave up on life, he gave up on living, gave up on trying to achieve anything for himself. And I have at times committed Barryside. I have at times thought about giving up and just doing nothing but living off disability and staying and watching TV all the time, and giving up on the idea of finding love, giving up on the idea of finding a job in the mental health field, giving up on the idea of ever getting any better. But that's what the mental illness does. It plays tricks on you. It tries to keep you doing it. Like I said, it discolors the past, makes you present miserable, and tries to rob you of your future. But I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it letting me and leading me to nowhere. I am creative, and if there are any people with mental illness watching this, you are creative as well. You have talents that your depression and anxiety do not want you to use. So I say, if you're watching this video, do something. Whether it's as simple as taking a shower and going outside, or writing a poem, writing a short story, getting the courage to ask that person that you've had a crush on for a cup of coffee or a slice of pizza. The thing is, you can't let this mental illness ruin your life. And I know it's not easy. Trust me, I know. But we can do this. We can be masters of our own fates. And the cool thing is, when we do succeed, it feels all the more better. We feel joys unlike joys that other people feel because of the struggles, of how hard it took to climb up from the muck, how hard it took to climb up and write that short story, make that film, find love, get that job that you've been looking for. And when we do succeed, it's us that is laughing, not our anxiety or depression. And that anxiety and depression will continue to whisper in your ear, but like a small little bug, just blow them away. Anyway, that's my video for today. Have a good one.